Hey guys, if you're here right now, you're watching the replay. So, per usual, I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in here. So, you can just kind of scroll along or fast forward as need be. But this box is coming along really well. It's almost done. I'm going to get some stuff. Doo 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 doo. Takes a few minutes for all this to yeah, boy, got something stuck to get together. There she is, my Laura. Sorry I was funky about the time. I just wasn't sure. The grocery stores don't have any food. So even when you have somebody shop for you, they're like, they don't have this. What do you want instead? And you got to be like really on them about it. Like right there. Or they just say refund. Um yeah. So this is where we are so far. I'll pull this up close in a second, Laura. Um our power went out again this morning. Can you believe it? Just for a couple hours, and then it came back on. I was like, "Oh my god, I thought that was it. I thought we were done Um, but I think it's okay now. I think maybe they turned it off for to reset another thing or something. I don't know. Kids still have nothing. Nobody's even been to Chris's house to look at that big mess, which is shocking to me. But I don't know. No, it's fine. I use it as a convenience and it is a convenience, but you pay a little bit more and you have to tip the driver, but um I wasn't able to get out today. Now I do take Friday afternoons off, but John had my car and then he has a big F-250 diesel truck. It's an older one, but still I can drive it fine, but I hate to and it's so loud. So I didn't get that much, but everybody was out of meat. Like chicken and ground beef. That's all I wanted. But finally found it at Myers. So okay, I got some eyeballs here. So guys, here's where we're at. Um, I finished this morning. Okay, but this is how the top turned out. And I love like the glistening on the snow and in the background. And you're gonna see this is really weird. So I imprinted um I wanted to try something. So I imprinted a script stamp on the clay before I put the picture down. And if you see it at the right angle, you can catch it and it's really kind of cool. But if you don't catch it at the wrong angle, it looks like somebody made a mistake. Can you see that now? The writing in there? So anyway, that was really kind of a cool thing that I just wanted to try. And then I put like stickles. Well, that's what you see, and then rhinestones on the top. And then so the body of this, I left it gold. So only the black and the top are black. Um and I'm really happy with how this turned out. I never get sick of this. It just amazes me. And I sealed everything. So if this is the top, then these are the sides that go with it. Now I am going to on two sides. Yeah, I make this stuff up and I never know how it's going to turn out, but Thank you, Laura, because I'm like, I just want to see what this looks like. It can look like a mistake though, too. So I don't know if I'll do it again, but we'll see. Okay. So I do have 2 of these borders, and I put just a few rhinestones on them. I didn't want to overdo. So I have my glue gun on and I have my B7000, and that's how I'm going to glue this down. And I got to be quick because there's a certain area, sorry, in camera now. There's a certain area I can go with, but I'm only going to do it on 2 sides because this opening is only 2 inches and without it, it's 3. So I'm going to put in, hi, Elle. I'm glad you made it. I'm sorry I was so not sure about the time, and I always give last minute because I play so much by ear. But so this is the side of the box. This is the top of the box. Glittery snow. It's kind of pretty. It's different. So I need to put this on. And I'm debating how I want to do this, but I think I'm gonna go right around these edges and just put, well, this is B7000, and then just put hot glue in the corners. Now, I was thinking about using E6000 for this, but I think it'll be okay. God, I hope it works after all this work. This is what makes me nervous when you get to the end of a project. I gotta go really fast here, guys. Okay. Nope. Thanks, Al. Pretty happy with this too. I just need everything to glue down, and I don't have a lot of, because like on the inside, that's the whole back side. So I only have like a little area to get this glued down. And this hot glue isn't gluing here. Oh God, what am I gonna do? I wasn't far enough out. These corners are down. No, they're not. Okay. Plan B. I'm gonna do, can't really see that. That one was kind of down. This one was kind of down. This one was kind of down. Okay, I'm learning here, guys, so bear with me. I gotta get in here quick. Gotta get in here. Ha! All right. Lots of glue strands. There we go. And then it can set on the B7000, I think. I love the frames too. I kind of didn't pour this one deep enough so you can kind of see through it a little bit. But I did these 2 that I'm going to put in as a placeholder. But I got to get everything else in there. Okay, so that one's done. So now I know how to do this one maybe. So I'll put this around the edges. I hate going over the rhinestones. I feel like I'm ruining them. go up close. And, after this dries, I'll check it, and if it still comes off, then at least I can cover it up because, and I'll just choose a different glue. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. So I'll go to the corners here again and then say a prayer that I get it on. Exactly where I want it. I have to pick this up. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Yeah, but I'm only gonna do them on the 2 sides, Elle, 'cause and Laura, 'cause I think, if someone's gonna put pictures in here, that's a really hard thing to work with. Alright, I have my super glue out. This corner isn't working. I hate using super glue, you guys. That is the last thing I wanna do. It's not sticking. Probably because I have so much, well, poop. This corner doesn't wanna stick down at all, even with super glue. Too much, sealer on here. Now, I gotta admit, I tried something new. Um, this is coming off. I screwed it up. I can see through a side. So for my sealer, I used Mod Podge dishwasher safe, and here, I wanna tell you why. My friend that does crafts brought me something. I'm like, "What the heck sealer did you use on that?" And she said it was this. So, that was a long time ago, to be honest with you, but you know me, I'm like, "I gotta try it, I gotta try it." So, I had gotten some and I never tried it. So I did today, and these are super shiny, but I'll tell you what, it leaves oh, that's no, it doesn't. It's fine. It didn't leave any crud behind. This is hot glue. Oh, no, it's not. It's the duh, the B7000. Let me try this. So, maybe because it's dishwasher safe, that was a really stupid thing to do, but why on the other side did it stick? Yes, thank you, Laura. I have one right here. I know, I see it all, I see it all, I see it all. Alright. One. Wouldn't you know it? Alright, let me just see what happens. I can take all this off if I need to. Okay. Now that is going down. I don't know. I was just trying that stuff. I know. I love it. You're funny. Okay, so who else is here? Laura and Elle are here. I see new people coming in. Gluing down a frame on the photo box on 2 sides. That one's down. Okay. So this is the crown. You guys haven't been here? Sparkling snow and tons of bling. And then the sides, I added, actually, I forgot to tell you this. I added stickles to the blue and the pink and the gold. No, just the blue and the pink. So they're really shiny kind of too, if you get it in the right light. So the whole thing is super shiny. And I think it turned out really cute. I love doing these boxes. I I ordered a couple more today. I'm not gonna go on a rampage of all I do is photo cubes, but I'm really having fun making them. So I'm gonna set this aside so it can dry, and then I'll do a reel for you guys of it. It'll probably be tomorrow when the light's coming in the window and I can put it on my little turntable I got. Yeah. So then I wanted to do something different. So I'm going to do a brush or a craft organizer. Not like the one I bombed when I did my last one. This one's different. This is from Hobby Lobby, and it's this sucker is 15.5 by 3.5. And it is heavy solid. Need to move my camera. Hold on. It's really solid. So I wanted to spray paint the inside just a gold just to get a base coat down there. You guys, there's dog hairs in here. I'm sorry. But anyway, but then I want to mosaic the outside, but I'm thinking I want to find a cute like storage or craft or like maybe have you seen the Matthew? That's my brother's name. Thanks for watching. I'm sure you're having a blast. Okay. So, but some kind of centerpiece like right in here, maybe a circle of like those AI generated things you see people putting up on the pages all the time where they're um like a nutty craft person with a shopping cart or something like that. So I want to see if I can generate something like that. I forgot to bring my paints over, but I was thinking to do this in like a really light pink or a really light sage green. Or do I do it totally whimsical? Or I do bright pink, black and white checks. I could do black and white checks up here. Hold on, I gotta turn my glue gun off because it's melting something. Okay. Well, it smells like it is. It's not. But you know, I think something really fun could be done with this. So this is what I was. Yeah. I just wish I knew what people wanted. You know what I mean? But if I like put this is a really tall brush. But if I put one in here, you know, you could fit a bazillion brushes in here. You could put bottles of stuff in there or little bottles in there. I don't know. But it holds a lot of stuff. And again, for you guys, This came off of Hobby Lobby when their unfinished wood was 50% off. So, that's why I think, although I don't like this. Can you guys see this? Look at all those little holes from Staples. I mean, when I do it, they'll get covered up with tiles. Okay, there's a cancer harm to this for some reason. 15.74 by 3.86. $11.99. So I got it for 5 something. And you know, that's right in my price range, $5 to $6. Sometimes I make exceptions, but I think the whole box, unless I do black and white checks on the ends, or I put decoupage down on the ends. I'll probably only do 2 sides, but I'll do the bigger sides. And I've got transfers. I have so many transfers I haven't used either. It could be floral. It could be fun. Like a whole seascape or garden with dragonflies. That is so creative. A garden with dragonflies. Do you want me to hire you, Elle, to be my marketing consultant? Oh, I don't have any money. That's a genius idea. I actually love that. I'm gonna have to really sleep on this and think about it. Because this is what I'm gonna do in my next YouTube video. It's too horrendous. It's too big to do on a live. So my lives are just gonna be check-ins with you guys of where I'm at and stuff, but I say that, and then I don't know. It just depends what mood I get into. So, but I feel like I'm starting to get into the same, like, I know the crown box was different, but, like, my tiles are all starting to be really the same, so I'm trying to find also ways to start introducing different tile techniques, like when you stamp on them and paint them and decorate them and mica powder them. I wanna start doing some of that so I have, um, um, something a little different in my repertoire. Um, yeah. So it's a really cool craft container. What I'm not liking that I'm seeing is that I don't know if you can see this. Again, I'm backwards, so I'm having a hard time here. Here we go. There are scratches inside of this that showed up after I painted it. So on the end, here, look at that. Maybe. There we go. And I gotta be honest with you, I could sand it, but these things are pretty deep. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. The light sand usually takes it out. But it's really deep, Laura. Like, it's really deep. I don't know. Oh, well, maybe you're right. I need a better piece of sandpaper, that's for dang sure. It's still there. I don't know. I have to maybe get the Dremel out. I mean, at least it's nice and thick, and I don't have to worry about it breaking the side off. Because some of this stuff we get is like, how much thinner can you make these things? Hey, Debbie. I'm glad you're here. I don't have a whole lot more to share. We just finished up. I'm gonna be making a craft box for brushes or whatever here, but I want to do something a little different. I'm gonna tile, but maybe on the sides do something different. And then yeah, so I did that, and then look at that, Debbie. Crown in the snow with tons of glitter. All mosaic. So that one's done. I finished it this morning. I didn't finish it on a live because I was down here early and I was working, and then I'm off Friday afternoons during the summer. I just take those off for myself. But I was a little poopy today. I just was kind of resting and thinking about everything I had to do. So, but not for this, just, groceries and all that kind of stuff. Thanks, Debbie. So that is where my brain is at right now. I also want to do another book. And so I have to see where I'm at when I go to sit down and work on something. My husband might be home. He goes to the bar every Friday night after work with his people from work, which is fine by me because they're really understaffed right now. And there's a lot of bringing home stress and stuff. So they go have a couple beers. And then I'm like, okay, Friday nights are for me. Um, oh, Christopher went to the doctor yesterday and they wouldn't release him back to work. He has one more week before his next check-in. They did an ultrasound on a hematoma on the side, like by his ribs, to make sure it was only going out, not in. And he didn't get a call today from them, so he's assuming that's all good. Hi, Jackie. So you guys are all popping on when I'm about, I know I haven't been on long, but if you guys have ideas for the box, I mean, Elle, you really hit the nail on the head, I think, but I don't know. I love that dragonfly idea, and I keep thinking of the box I did for Laura. Well, that we did together, and that is in her hands now. But those greens and mauve colors. So I have a lot of ideas now running through my. Okay, Jackie. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, but he's okay, trust me. They want him to rest, and I think that's part of the problem because he announced to me yesterday he was going to go golfing after his doctor's appointment, and I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" But again, they've had no power, and they're just going out of their minds. So they're fine though. I check in with them. My older son isn't very communicative, but Christopher and Lauren are. So, I mean, I still talk to my older son, but it's like few and far between with Chris. Um, yeah, so I think this is going to be our next project. And the crown box is done. I'm sorry I worked ahead without you, but honestly, that took me about 2.5 hours to get all the tiles on there and think through it and think about the border. Oh, wait. We're not, you know what I can do? Duh. Let's do this. Okay, so these come with cheapy, like acrylic, very thin acrylic that's kind of scratched, but There's nothing I can do about that. And then I spray painted the wood that was in there gold. So what I would do is I would take one of these. Thank you, Jackie. And then, so here's going to be the small side. So I did it where that centerpiece of the crown, I didn't want to do the whole crown. But I mean, you're going to put your own pictures in here, but if you don't want to, you'll have this. Now, on the other one we did, I decided the Stitches of Love red and black one, I did different photos in every side. I'm not doing that on this one. They're all going to be this one. So then on the side that doesn't have, I'm so glad I caught that. Sometimes I get done and I'm like, duh. Okay. So then here's this one on this side where you can see the bottom of the crown. But again, they can put pictures in it. So they'll have, you know, that side or this side. And then when you put your own photos in it, it will just be, you just have to decide if, like, you can get a 2-inch photo on a 3-inch space. That's the only thing I'm worrying about. But yeah. So, oh, glad I didn't hang up on you. So, you know, I just love how these all turn out, even though I wasn't crazy about these colors on the top here, but I wanted that theme, and I just being in the snow and just by adding a little bit of stickles, man, it, in my opinion, and then the rhinestones made a big difference. So, yeah, so that one's almost done. I was almost going to put feet on here and like, but you can't because you want it to spin. For those of anybody that has desks and room on their desk to put such a thing, because I don't. Oh, thank you guys. All right, so that is it for tonight. Again, another short one. Maybe I'll pop on Sunday. I don't know. Let me see where I get with some things, but I'll definitely be checking in with you guys. I know what you meant, Laura. Um, and so tomorrow is tree cleanup from the trees that fell in our yard, but I am not going to participate in that. That would be my husband and his brother-in-law and whoever else he calls. So, but I need to clean out my, well, this is the problem with not having power. So I decided to leave our big stand-up freezer in the garage alone when the power came back on, so it will all refreeze again because our garbage day isn't until Wednesday, and it's still pretty warm. It's nice here actually, but it I don't want it out in the garbage can where it's gonna rot and smell and get maggots and all that. So, um, yeah, I was wondering what that meant. I'm like, I don't know all of these acronyms, L. Um, so yeah, but I don't know. I cleaned out my bottom in my refrigerator today just to get some stuff in there. Hopefully the power stays on. If not, we got our generator today. So we can at least plug our refrigerator in. All right, guys. So I'm sorry it was kind of a short one. And I'll touch base with you over the weekend, and I'm gonna start the video probably on this box. And I have a lot of ideas for it. I'm kind of excited to get started on it. So you have a great weekend too, Debbie and everyone else, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Bye, guys.